My ex-husband watched his side chick fight me while I was pregnant. So I had a super chaotic relationship with my ex-husband. So sometimes when we would fight, I would decide, you know what, I'm going to stay by my mother. At this point, we're living in San Juan, and we have a huge fight. And I decide, you know what, I'm going to stay by my mom. I need space from you. So I'm there for around a month, and the entire time that I'm there, this man is calling my phone asking me to come back home. Why are they so long? I'm keeping his son away from him. So my son's birthday comes, and his dad is like, hey, can you bring him at my mom's house for me to see him because it's his birthday? Even though I was like, why we need to come to your mom's house instead of me coming home? In the evening, I'm like, hey, I need to come home with you because I have to get some stuff in the house. He says, okay. But I realize he's acting strange. We go to the house, and I pick up all the things I need for my son, and we're sitting on the bed and we're having a conversation. I hear keys and a door open. And this man flies off of the bed and runs into the living room. And I'm like, what's going on? When I go into the living room, he is there talking to some female that I've never seen in my life before. I walk up to him and I'm like, who is this? What is going on? So he says, this is his friend. She's staying with him because she has nowhere to go because her ex-boyfriend put her out. So I want y'all to keep in mind that we are living in a one-bedroom apartment. The bedroom is too small, so it can only fit our bed, a pack and play, and a wardrobe with very little walk-in space. The living room is so small it cannot fit a full-size couch, so the only place this girl could sleep is in the same bed with my husband. I tell myself, you know what? Nah. So the next day I go to my mother's house, I pack up my stuff and I come back. Y'all, this woman was walking around in her panty and bra in my place in front of my husband, and I just knew they were doing the nasty. About a few weeks passes, it's December at this point, and I find out that I'm pregnant, right? This girl is doing the most. There was one time she came home at 3 o'clock in the morning and she bring men into the apartment, and I was like, no, not here. They need to leave. And her response to me was, well, you're not the one who gave me a key. Your Christmas rolls around, and my husband decides he's going to go to his best friend's house with my son. Wherever T was, she come out of the crevice and came into the apartment. She goes into the washroom, and this girl in the washroom smoking. I'm asthmatic. On top of that, the landlord has rules. No smoking, no excessive alcohol, no fighting, no this, no that. She was very strict, right? I knock on the door of the washroom, and I'm like, T, are you smoking in there? She's like, no, I'm lighting paper. This pissed me off. So he comes home and he is mad at me. Why I'm creating problems. I'm the issue. Why am I trying to fight with T? This, that, and this. And I'm like, here's what, right? We gave her time. I fed up. She needs to go. He doesn't want her to go, and I let him know if she does not leave, I'm going to take all of her shit and throw it outside in the road. He takes her outside into the yard, and he has a whole conversation with her up in her face and whatever. And then he comes back inside and he says, here's what, she's going to spend the night by her sister, and then tomorrow they're going to come get all of her stuff. So the next morning rolls around. She comes with her sister, which is my husband's ex-girlfriend. And I decide, you know what? I don't want to deal with Wally. I'm going to walk outside by my neighbor. I'm outside with my neighbor and her husband because this is Boxing Day. And my son is outside with me, and I realize he's not wearing slippers. So I tell him, go inside, tell your dad, you need slippers. So he goes inside, he takes a while, and then he comes back out, sad, no slippers, and tells me, Mom, Dad not listening to me. So I walk inside. It's because T up on the wall with her hand on her waist, her sister next to her, and he down in T ears whispering sweet nothings. I get his attention. I was like, hey, you ignoring your child for this hoe? She gets mad and decides, tell me, like you want to see I kick that child out of your belly or what? Don't ask me how this girl know I'm pregnant, but she knew. And her sister starts attacking me while he is standing right there. And he does nothing. Y'all, at this point, I am fuming mad. So, sissing back and down, and I am ready to fight. My neighbor outside hears the commotion. Her husband hears the commotion as well, and they both come inside to try to defend me because these two wild bitches acting a fool. My neighbor's husband then looks at my husband and be like, you's a pussy. And he is basically at the point where he ready to fight my husband. All shit get out of hand. I start flinging this stuff out my apartment because you need to go. Her sister trying to fight me. She trying to fight me. The neighbors holding them back, and he just standing up there like Captain Momo. Eventually, I get this girl out my place. And in that moment, I decide, I don't want to be with this man. But remember, I'm pregnant and not working. So I decide, here's what. I'm going to have this baby, find a work, and get out of this man place. But, y'all, the ish didn't end there.